Yo, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Say hi in the chat if you're around. If you're not around, just come around. I don't know what I'm saying. Drum and bass noises, exactly. Today we're listening to a mix called Patrick Star's DNB mix. So there we go, guys. Just making a service for the SpongeBob fans. Shout out to you guys. I know you guys are watching, alright? So we're back. We're back. After 2 days, or yeah, after 2 days, this is another stream. I just realized I need to set a thumbnail for the previous stream. But anyways, hello, Data Cobra. How's it going? Are you writing Python or okay? Sorry for the joke. How's it going, everybody? How are you all feeling? How are you all feeling? How is life? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Are you guys writing Rust or what? How's that going? Yeah. Okay, why am I... Okay, my laptop is charging. Cool. So today I'm gonna take a look at some Ratatui issues, PRs, and overall some cool stuff. Yeah, hopefully not very cool stuff, but cool stuff. You know how it is. Got an itch to play Tiny Rogues recently. What is that? What is that? I never heard of that game. The graphics look good. Is it running on the terminal? It looks like it can run on the terminal, to be honest. Yeah, could you clarify how you run your Mummy service? Do you run a reverse proxy for TLS on your VPS? Yeah, I can clarify it. Give me a second. I'm just gonna show it to you. If I can connect to my DigitalOcean VPS, go to Mummy. I'm gonna share my screen in a second. So I don't want to dox my password. That's why I'm... Oh, okay. That's a problem. I don't want to dox my app secret. Hold on. Graphics look good. Sees 10 pixels. I mean, that's yeah. That's how I see stuff. I mean, if it looks like it can run on a terminal, then the graphics are looking good. Only here for the Bionicles. Shout out to my man, Data Cobra. Data Cobra, you're my G. You're my G. Yet another Bionicle fan in the chat. Merhaba. Which, okay. Quick Bionicle quiz. What is your favorite series and what is your favorite set? Quick quiz. All right, don't Google anything if you don't know anything about Bionicles. You just have to answer in 1 second. It should take 1 second to answer that question. Okay, so Umami service. I'm gonna share my config. Hopefully without sharing the environment. Alright, so here is my config. This is Docker Compose. This is how I run it basically. I just have this file on my VPS, and then I run it with Docker Compose, and that's it. The reverse proxy though, I need to think about it. I think yes, I have a reverse proxy. Let me try to show it to you real quick. It should be in... Did I just dox my IP? No, okay, cool. I'm very paranoid. Nginx. I probably doxed my IP in my blog post anyways, but anyways, sites available. Mummy. Hold on, let me make sure that everything is fine in there first. Yeah, that is just reverse proxy. I don't need to show it to you. Just reverse proxy and just this Docker Compose file, and that's it. I don't do much security stuff or much configuration, and that's it. First and second season Bionicles. Give me the names, bro. Give me the names. I don't... That's a very generic answer, like... Give me the names of the sets and tell me about it. Yeah, you doxed it right after the DigitalOcean logo. Last login... God damn it. Guys, don't DDoS attack my server, alright? Last login, where is the last login? Oh, I just doxed my own IP. Okay, I know, I can trust you guys, alright? I can trust you guys. Don't take my stream down. Anyways, I'm just a humble guy doing stream on the internet. I never ran a reverse proxy from the guys. I saw you that you need to renew the certificate once 90 days and require some downtime. Some downtime as in just once, like 1 or 2 seconds, should be fine. Alright, so I ain't saying shit, my lips are sealed. Alright, thanks JT, I appreciate that. I wish you didn't say that I doxed myself, but anyways, you're my G anyways. I'm gonna just remove your message actually. I'm super paranoid. No, I'm not gonna do. I'm not a pussy, alright? Here's my IP, guys. Write it down. 78 point whatever. Write that shit down. Send all your requests to my router. I don't care. Anyways. So do you have a cron job that renews the certificate or starts the umami service? No. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I should probably do that. I just do it manually. But you can just use I was about to say systemd, some service to renew it. So yeah, should be fine. Where is Transistoric? He didn't join the stream today. Is he doing fine? Alright, guys, any other questions before we dive into Ratatouille? Just let me know. Why did the music stop? What? Am I being DDoSed already? God damn it, guys. Alright, we're back. What do you mean? This guy is just lurking in the shadows. Oh yeah, I remember you joined. Okay, sorry. I'm a bit confused. If you're in list encrypt server should auto renew, and if you should, yeah, exactly. My shadow ban. No. You're here. I was totally confused by the chat. Sorry. Anyways, guys, sometimes brain stuff, like, what do you call it? Yeah, anyways, didn't mean to touch the music. That's fine, man. Just don't stop it like without telling me, alright? You can send some requests to my router, but don't touch the music, alright? Even though my internet is down, I want the music to keep playing, alright? Hello guys, I can read your message. Yep, you're not shadow banned. I was just having some brain struggles there and thought that you didn't join the stream because I'm so used to your existence, man. All right, I'm gonna just dive into it. All right, Ratatouille. All right, I need to pull up some issues to look at actually. First of all, let me go to my emails. I know that it's cringe when I say that. Who uses email in 2024? Me. No surprise. Life goals get normal banned. You just have to tell me that you want to get banned. I'll just ban you. I'll do anything for you, man. Okay, bump Saturday from whatever to whatever. Alright, some changes. That's good enough. That's how we do PR reviews, alright? Approve. Done. Quash it. Release notes. Let me actually read the release notes. I don't want to give you guys the impression that I'm not reading the release notes. Fix something, improve and improve. Alright, good enough. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Confirm squash. Done. My contributions for today is done. Thank you guys for joining the stream. See you guys in the next stream, and no, just kidding. Want to write a Pomodoro tweet with Ratatui? Go for it. It should be very fun to write that. I'm new around here. Is this i3 VM? Looks cool. Thank you. Yes, it is i3. I mean, I'm not really doing some i3 stuff. I need to show off like this, maybe. Yeah, you know, it goes like that. Anyways, Tokyo version upgrade. Let's see. Yeah, release notes, whatever. It's fine. I'm just gonna let the other maintainers take a look at it. This one is also not important. This one. You guys enjoying the Patrick, the star? All right. There's one PR which is about simplifying the scroll bar. Let's see. Okay, 0 comments. What the hell is going on here? Just no changes in this. I think the branch is deleted or something happened there. So approved either way. 0 changes. Good enough. Good enough for me. What else do we have? Give me something spicy. Come on. I need something that I can actually review. My Turkish friends will like this PR number. Any Turkish people in the chat? You guys will like this PR number. Come on. Breaking change. Bar label, bar text value takes into inline, implements this. Okay, this looks like an actual PR that I can review. That's good. Don't you use GitHub notifications UI? It's more convenient than email. No, I don't use it. I should, but anyways. Emails are for grandmamas. I like my grandma. I think she's doing things right, so I'm just gonna follow her. Currently working on the JSON editor. The JSON editor needs some revamp, actually. If you're talking about the tutorial, so if it's nice if you can just give us some feedback, because yeah, that tutorial is a bit like jumping between easy and difficult a bit. So there's like a learning curve that goes like this. So just give us some feedback on that if you like. All right, improve bar chart creation. So bar chart construction is overly verbose. To construct anything other than the default value, you need to do all of this, which is ugly. Solution should be new method. So instead of default, you're gonna use new. Bar label into line. So okay. Yeah, Turkish flag. Come on, guys. You guys know this number, right? Bar group should have a new method that accepts into iterator. Bar group label should accept into. Okay, docs and unit tests. Alright, this sounds like it's gonna simplify things very much. So let's take a look at the code. No reviews yet. That's a bit interesting because Josh usually reviews stuff very fast. I don't know where he is these days, but That's fine. Let's review this. So I'm gonna go to Ratatouille. Not Ratatouille, but Ratatouille. Ratatouille. Pool 1453. I should make my terminal font bigger. Alacrity. Okay, I hope you guys can see the terminal. So JSON editor is not yet ready for 0.29. I'm not sure. We need to update that tutorial anyways. So if you want, you can try following it. And if it does not work, let us know, or just create a PR, please. We need to work on this a bit. All right, so weather demo. I'm gonna actually duplicate this tab. So bar label text value will take into line. So bar. Alright, so instead of just default and instead of constructing a bar using default and then setting fields with using their functions, we now can do this with just the new new method, which is convenient. Okay, I see that here as well. Okay, just quickly, not quickly, but I'm just going over the changes to see what's going on. Actually, this, I'm not sure about this because I need to see the code for default. So bar, go to bar. Where's the default? So as default, there's no value, right? Or no, what is this? Bar chart, where's the... Alright, there we go. There's no label as default. It should be none, right? Yeah. Okay. So then that's not correct. I'm just gonna add a comment saying that I don't think. Our new empty string. So I'm gonna say something like, let me scroll up so that you can see what I'm typing. I think it's not important. Not very important here. No, it's actually important. Bar new and bar default are not the same here. One of them has none as the label. Let me double check to make sure. Yeah, it's an option. So when you construct it with default, it's gonna be none. The default of option is none. As label. Same for the other other. Oh my god, my internet is so slow. I see you 144p. My country won't let me spoil my eyes. Maybe it's my internet, I don't know. If you guys remember, like 2 streams ago, I realized I never said that in my life before. 2 streams ago, it was quite a problem to watch me without freezing. I hope that problem no longer exists. Just let me know if that's still the case. March are new. That's cool. That's also cool. No, I don't like empty strings while constructing structs. I think that's not good from the API standpoint. Okay, this is good refactor. Test bar chart new. Bars bar chart. Okay, bar, this is what I just saw. So label, exactly. So yeah, it takes the label and then it sets it to some. So for the default implementation, that's not the same, which I don't quite like here. But these stuff are cool. Okay, I'm not sure this is needed. Did Josh mention this? Tuple. No. It is a bit unconventional to use tuples. Or and from the men, or in other words, do we actually have any example of that in the code base already? Yeah, we have, but we don't have much examples of that in code base. Should be not a big problem though. Should be documented well. Hello Lucas. How's it going? What's the difference between none and empty string? Shouldn't it be the same? Is string type still has an empty special case item built in, so wrapping an option could be avoided. Well, if you use an empty string, let's say for this line, yeah, let's say you now use this construction instead of default, and yeah, in this case the label will be set to some empty string, and if you're, for example, serializing this, you'll get another result instead of this one. So we should not promote the usage of this thing while you know, instead of this thing. So that was my first concern, but I mean, yeah, that's just the, I guess that's not the same behavior. It's fine to have, but yeah, I don't like it that much. I think it should be an option here. If you're gonna use an empty string, you should use an option here. So it should be bar new, none, and whatever, instead of an empty string. Because yeah, I don't know, I just feel like that. I think we follow this this rule for other types as well, so I wanna have something consistent, but I'm not super sure about it. I just have a feeling that it should be better if we use like an option type in the new, or no option type, no empty strings at all, or we should just document the differences between two usages. But I'm gonna see what other maintainers think actually. That's a nice unit test. Made of that method, now new should be instead called with label to make it clear that the label is always some. Yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna also mention that. That's a good point. Thanks for helping with the review. This is interesting. STD convert into. Do we ever use that anywhere else? That looks kind of weird. STD convert into. Well, it should be fine. It should be fine. Good refactor. Not God refactor, good refactor. I'm a bit oh, I'm not sure about using empty strings in constructors. We are going to go with it. Yeah, into is in the prelude. Yeah, yeah. That's why I was not really sure. Let's see. You can probably just remove that, right? Christian refactor. Looks good to me. On God. One day I will just write that down on some PRs, dude. And when things go wrong, I'll just say, well, it looked good to me, on God. Alright, where's the into thing? Into STD convert. Okay, can I just comment on this line, GitHub, please? Alright, Yeah. And also the other one. All right, GitHub is so slow. Nitpicker 3000. This is how we do reviews, man. Should be renamed with label to make it clear that the label will be some. Thanks for the help. All right. Comment. What is going on? What's running in the background? Rust analyzer. Rust analyzer. It's killing my resources. Cargo. Right. All right. It was good. Moving on. Enters PR says looks good to me. Doesn't merge or elaborate. That happened to me before. All right. There is one. There's one interesting issue. It's a discussion. Convert the buffer type into a trait with the current buffer as one of its implementations. Okay, this should be a discussion, by the way. Currently, the only way to handle operations such as creating a scrollable area with multiple widgets or force transparency onto a widget is to create a separate buffer for widgets to render onto, then copying portions of it in final buffer. Yeah. Okay. Creating a trait with the current interface abstract buffer. Allow users to create their own types capable of acting as decorators to buffer and perform buffers, such as grouping the area. Performance. This approach should not introduce any performance drawbacks or users that use the default buffer compatible, altering the definition of the widget trait. There was a discussion on the forum which also mentioned this. I think it was this one, redesigns. So buffer would be a trait, make it possible to give portions of frame to. This was also okay. Let me comment. This was also discussed in this forum post, and there was this comment which was about that. Yes, exactly. This is what. So since the buffer is kind of hard to work with, you have to copy some stuff and then use like layers and so on, and this is what you end up with. If we make the buffer trait, then it will be so much easier to do more stuff. So the same issue was described in this comment. Thanks for getting the issue. I'm not sure about. I think the best approach is what David Tolnay does. He just merges the PR without any comments and then rewrites it in master as he wants. That guy is like one of the few people that I saw in the open source community where they're just very good at managing things, I guess, because they don't really care. Like, you create an issue or you create a PR, they like, you might get an answer from, you might get a response or you might not. If it's something valuable, you usually get a response and then it's merged. He's like swimming inside a pool of PRs and issues, and he's like managing them somehow. And I guess you just have to not care at some point. Can Ratatouille get a built-in input widget? Hopefully. And most likely, because we want to modularize the crate, and after we do that, you will be able to, for example, add Ratatouille widgets to your project, and that crate will contain more stuff, more built-in stuff, and we might actually add the text area widget to there as well, because that's quite popular, and it's quite good, this one. So we might actually add TUI text area to there. Would be nice. We need to discuss this first probably, so I'm converting this to a discussion. Alright, let's convert to a discussion. Ideas. Maybe like a builder that limits to a single line. Yeah, I think. Yeah. We might actually do that. I used text area quite recently. Actually, just today I used it, and it's quite nice to work with. So why not have it in Ratatouille at some point? Would be great. Inviting maintainers. All right. Let's see what else we have. There is some fix on the table. Fix table allow display of additional table row if row height is larger than 1. Okay, convert into a draft as the test case doesn't seem to cache the error that I'm seeing in my use case. In order to trigger the bot, the test case needs to have a height that would overflow the available area of the table. Okay, I don't think there's an issue for this. Let's see. 2 days ago. TUI inputs is annoyingly hard to work with. Yes, especially if you're doing some stuff with the cursor. For example, move the cursor around in the text area. That's gonna require you to implement that. Whereas text area is just doing that as default. So yeah, it's a pain, I know. Prior to this commit, a table would only display rows whose height could entirely fit within the available area. As a result, table rows multiple terminal rows to display. This commit updates the rendering of table. Well, let's take a look at the change. I think there was a unit test that will show that. Okay, render with tall row. We create a new buffer with 23 lines, x, y, width and height. Okay, width is 23 and height is 3. Rows, let's see. Okay, height 3 and table. Why did you reuse this thing? Rest of MD skip. This is the first time I'm seeing this. What? What is this? You can skip formatting by doing this? Man, I feel like I'm living under a rock or something. Am I? Yeah, okay, we actually use this, okay. For some reason I entirely, I just completely like overlooked this. Anyways. Cell 1, cell 2, cell 3, line 1, cell 3, line 2, cell, what? Okay. Let's see. It's kind of hard to understand by just reading the code. Actually, I'm gonna just check that main. What's going on? Oh, can I just... Okay, check out main. I'm gonna copy this test case and see if it's gonna render. Are you guys vibing with the music? It's getting kind of weird, but I guess it's fine. Table. Can I just scroll to the bottom? Damn, we have 2000 lines of code in table. That's a bit too much. So let me just try to understand this. Row area. Your webcam periodically becomes a slideshow. What do you mean? Music is great to hear. Periodically becomes a slideshow. What is this? What is that? What is that supposed to mean? My webcam is... It should be fine, but just explain this, please. Let's see. Row area X. Up. Width and FPS drops. That's because Rust analyzer. That's yeah, I need to get a better setup probably. Row height with margin. Instead of doing that, top margin, bottom. Okay. I'll just pretend that I understood that. Gearing and offset, calculate which rows may be viewed. Oh wow, it's gonna take some time to understand. Clamp to select the row to the latest row. Now you might see another slideshow because I'm running some tests. Scroll down until it's just a formatting change or what? The table contains rows. Then an additional row of the table might be partially displayed. Okay, this is just a formatting change. It's went one indent to right. Okay, I see. Just changes the I understood this correctly, it just changes the end value, and that's why you need to calculate the other values. Okay. So when you run this, yeah, it basically does not render the last row, if I understood this correctly. Okay. What is this code then? This row top thing is basically this line, and the bottom, so you need to calculate the top and then the bottom. And what is this function? What's the name of this function? It is render rows. So yeah, okay. Just changes the row area. The offset parameter is specified in a number of rows of the table regardless of the height of each individual row. Okay, so this change consists of two parts. One of them is just calculating the correct row area, and the other one is checking the height of the row while rendering it, or no, just getting the bounds of the row. Let me search for it actually. Yeah. And yeah, I think it's fine. It seems fine. The logic seems to be sound. Not sure about the height with margin. Yeah, I think it's fine. Looks good to me, on God. Test cases, let's see the test cases. Let me see this.
I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Okay, update the branch. And you can click on the button at the top to hide white space changes. It's a dot inside the circle. Okay, yeah. Thanks for saving me from getting blind. But yeah, this just yeah, the logic seems fine. The logic seems fine. Seems fine, and fixes the reproduced usable. Looks good to me, on God. No, okay. Approved. I'm not sure if there's another, like, more performant way of handling that, but I guess that's just fine. Anyways, on to the next one, guys. I think 90% of the people who joined the stream and the first 10 minutes they just left. So it's just us. We can finally just talk about some very important stuff now that it's only the boys. Canvas rendering issue in an area is huge after a certain point. I think this was already fixed, no? This was already fixed. Latest commit on main. What's the latest commit?
Honey, let me tell you something.
What the hell?
I got something here that you don't ever want to turn down. I got something for your mind, your body, and your soul.
Canvas. There was a fix for another huge area issue. But how do I find it? Canvas. Oh man, there was, I swear to God, there was another issue. Canvas. What is this? Support complete style for canvas. I can try to reproduce this. I couldn't find that issue, so we just gotta do it ourselves. Let's run the canvas example. What if I search for huge? I don't know, guys. I couldn't find it. It was canvas again, or yeah, it should be canvas. Maybe this one? Maybe it was buffer. I think it was this one. Let's see. Why is it so slow? Because Rust. Yeah, this one. Well, it's about buffer. Maybe we can get some idea of how that thing got fixed and can try to apply the same fix. Rust is not slow, it's blazingly fast. It's not about Rust, man. My computer is slow. My hardware is not written in Rust, obviously, that's why. So when I make this thing super small, like, oh my god, but yeah, there you go. After some point, it just gets very corrupted, right? Look at this. Okay, super corruption. It's more corrupt than the politicians. Not the list, canvas. Okay, let me try to actually reproduce this with a test case. After a certain point, when characters are teeny tiny, canvas becomes extremely huge. Doesn't properly fill the frame it's given. Canvas. Let me check out the canvas tests. That's a very small test. I need to go for a bigger test. Test marker. How can I reproduce this with a test case, man? I need to create a buffer, right? Let me try to write some code here. Test huge canvas, huge buffer, huge area. So okay, let's auto complete that. I actually want to see the buffer size somewhere on the canvas example. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, instead of that, I'm going to width and height. Let's see. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see that, but it's worth a try. So just make the font size, or the font size smaller, and around, I can just copy that probably. So now it's corrupt and it's around if the width is more than something, more than like 256 probably, it gets corrupted because there is probably some overflow somewhere in the canvas code which does not allow that. Okay, we know we got a lead. Let's try to find what's going on there. So basically, we create a rectangle more than more than 256, it's gonna get corrupted. Let me try to run this test first. Rust analyzer is just taking a lot of my resources. I'm probably just freezing right now. But audio should be fine. I should have just filtered that test. Actually, let me do a test with Insta. No, as a developer, as a dev dependency, and I'm gonna search snapshot Insta search. Come on. How did you replace cargo test command with cargo next test? There's an alias in my cargo config. It's somewhere here. Yeah. So yeah, just cgt will run cargo next test run. So cgt, and that's how it works. Let's do a snapshot test. Hey man, why is it taking so much time? I don't know, you could replace default aliases. Yeah, you can. You can just run whatever. Well, it should be a part of the cargo command, but you can. Okay, I just realized we need to actually not the area, but I need to sort the buffer itself. We need to actually test it out with different grids and different characters and stuff like that. I'm not sure if the implementation is different among them, but I'm just gonna comment on this issue saying that it's a similar problem to the one. It's a problem to 1441. I'm not sure if this is helpful, but at least this is what I can do for now. Okay, how do I... how do I convert buffer to a string? There's a debug implementation which I can use probably. I can just... No? Have you guys used this new GitHub feature called create sub issue? I never used this. I'm not sure if it's helpful in any way. It should be, I guess. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just wake up and go to GitHub and then I see that they have added a new feature and the UI looks different and I'm like, not again. Because most of the UI decisions that they make, it does not lead to great results. That's why I use the GitHub, what was the name of it? Refined GitHub extension. Otherwise, you know, I'm very sick of just getting used to one design and then they just completely renew everything. They move stuff around and I'm like, what? Why? It was just fine. So yeah. All right. Yeah, so this is how it looks like. And what happens if I make this thing bigger? Bro, you gotta keep up with the cutting edge. Bro, they're just... I don't know, man. I don't think front-end or like website design and stuff like that, I don't think... Yeah, I don't think catching up with that is like... is a good thing. If something works fine, then just... I don't know. If one design is good, then just leave it like that. I mean, the current design, I'm used to it. But if tomorrow they just move stuff around, like move this box to left for no reason, like that would be just stupid, you know? I don't know if it's such a button to create a sub issue in my repo. I don't know if we enabled that. I don't think we enabled anything. It just appeared out of nowhere. So I'm not sure. Just want to check this thing. Well, let's see if it's gonna corrupt anything. Cargo, Insta review, approve. I really like snapshot testing for TUI apps. I think that should be the way to go. You just see whatever you rendered and it's just snapshotted. I think that's a good way of testing. By the way, am I freezing? Probably. It's fine. As long as we can write code, as long as you can hear me, it'll be fine. So I wanted to get to one of the big PRs in the stream, but I couldn't, so I'm gonna leave that to tomorrow's stream probably. There is modularize PR, which I really want to check out. Snapshot tests are the best for all use cases. You don't need to write the expected value and test writes it for yourself. Exactly. Attempt to multiply with overflow. Okay. What? Why? Is it because rect is taking U8 or something? No, it's U16. Should be fine. Why is it failing then? Yeah, this PR. I want to get to this tomorrow. Instead of unloading. I might actually push to this PR and see how it's gonna work out. But this is quite good. This should be the feature of Ratatui. In debug mode you get a panic, but in release it doesn't. But I probably shouldn't get a panic for that, even in debug mode, because it was rendering in the example and no panic, and it's not the release mode. So I mean, running the example is not in release mode if I remember correctly. Let me check the profiles. There's only a profile for bench, which is not related. Not sure which line did it panic. 126. What? U size from? Oh. Okay. That actually makes sense. That just gonna exceed the limit of whatever. Let me just try this, maybe, I don't know. You're running in release mode at the CLI explicitly. I mean, do you mean the example? I don't think I was running the example with the release mode. Oh, yeah, you're right. Okay, let's see. Good eyes, man. Copy that from the issue. Okay. But yeah, okay. That's a good catch. A good catch. Thank you. Yeah, I see. Now I see the problem. It's trying to construct a U size from this value, which is going to be wait, so hold on. What happens in release mode then? Is it going to just use 0 for this? Or what? Because it exceeds the limit. Let me try to do a quick Rust playground. Let me try to do a quick test. I'm gonna try your solution in a second. Wrap around like what? So it's gonna, let's just try this. It's probably not gonna work because I cannot really change the. God damn it. So wrap around, it's gonna just go to 0, right? Yeah, your solution actually makes sense in that case, because U size is not going to What's the maximum of view size? Is it the same with... That's that value. How many bits? I'm trying to understand the maximum values. Is there any other usages here? No, just that. Oh, there's another one in the other grid. Okay, let's run the test maybe. Did I change anything in the test? Okay. It's going to be a huge snapshot. If it works, probably a huge snapshot. View size is a 64-bit on 64. Yeah. So it's the equivalent of or not the equivalent. U16 U16 multiplied by U16 max. No, it doesn't really make sense, dude. So why does that fail when I just give it 256 and 256? It tries to multiply. What's the value of that? That shouldn't exceed the limit. Like this is it's not a. Okay, so this is the maximum size of U16. Is it exceeding that? Probably, yeah. But why does it matter for U size? I don't know. Just gonna try out your solution. Oh, okay. Now I get it. When we multiply it, it tries to create a U size from U16, but the value of that U16 is overflowed. Right. Oh my god, what's going on with my terminal? Let's see, the previously was, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that makes sense. So is it going to render fine now? Let's see. I'm probably freezing a lot right now because of this compiler stuff. Rust analyzer. Okay, yes. That's a huge snapshot, as expected. Let's run the example. So when I make this small... Alright, no, it doesn't panic, but it still corrupts like crazy. Well, at least we fixed the panic. How about in release mode? Cargo. Let's try the release mode. It's probably going to be the same, but it's worth a try. Yeah. Is there any chance that there are other conversions in other canvas types. View size. Oh. Okay, let's see. This looks fine. Okay, it should be in the paint method for each grid actually. Maybe there's some explicit wrapping out somewhere. Yeah. I mean, let's try to understand what's going on in this case. When I make this thing smaller, it actually kind of duplicates the map. Or let's make our lives easier by just making the example a bit simple. I don't want to render everything, I just want to render the pawn. And I want to render it on the whole frame. So frame area. Because it makes it hard to understand what's going on when you run multiple things. Alright, so make this thing smaller, and after some point I don't know, man. What the hell? Alright, it's weird, for sure. If I make this even smaller, it gets more funky. Alright. But I feel like it's a problem in the canvas itself, not the other parts. Alright, so try to find a width and height again. Maybe there's again some magic number like 65k. What do you mean find them? In the code or in the example? By the way, I'm just gonna go end the stream in 5 minutes. I'm getting super sleepy. I don't think I can just fix this in 5 minutes, but let's see. God is great. We can do this. With the help of this DNB mix, everything is possible. Like, you try to find the dimensions when the thing breaks. Yeah, it's actually not... Is it not rendering? No. Okay, let's see. Examples. Canvas. Yeah, let's see. Can't sleep, must fix bugs. So it breaks, it works fine at this number, and it breaks at this one. Let's see. Oh, what? I can't even see the number because it's breaking. So yeah, these are the numbers. Let me try to find... Yeah, this is an overflow issue. Just using Google to do my math stuff. Yeah, overflowing. Something happens in Canvas. I'm just gonna search for the star. His multiplication. Maybe it's an issue in... Not circle. I don't think it's an issue in circle. Super small module anyways. Alright, I'm gonna look for the paint methods. And I don't want to... I'm gonna just limit my scope to one of the grids, so I don't want to change the grid continuously. Change the marker. What's the self marker? It's the dot, so I'm gonna use the dot marker, alright? If there was an avoid would panic, therefore there was probably an explicit wrapping. That's cool, yeah. Makes sense. Where is it? As U16, yeah, this one. Yeah. Retrieve painted points for each layer. What is Ratatui? That's a good question. It's a nice dish. No, it's a library for creating tuis. in Rust. TUI is a text user interface. So there's this as U16 thing, and there's another one here, which is kind of the same, like similar logic, I guess. But so what do you suggest? What do you suggest? Like, do we do like? Let me actually try to convert this to U16 by just handling the error. That will be a nice. Culinary masterpiece prepared by a rat chef. How long did it take you to learn Rust approximately? Good question. I think a couple of months. If you are talking about like learning it properly. And learning it professionally, like a couple of years. I'm still learning, actually. Still learning, like everybody else. What did I do? Non-primitive, okay. Let's see if this is going to panic. Cool, how old are you? How old I look? I'm 43, no. I think I'm 23. But I stopped counting. No, it doesn't panic. Just works. Maybe it's the other thing? I'm not sure about. It's worth trying. What did I do wrong? Wait, what did I do wrong? It should actually work. No, you look 30 at least, no offense. Yeah, I know. Multi-cursor would do that in a single motion VS Code. VS Code, what is that? From F64 is not implemented for U16. Try from... What? What is this? F64. F64.
One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain.
I don't know, man. I'm a bit struggling with my brain cells right now. Is there any other? How do we convert this shit then, bruh? Like, what the hell? Rust. Come on, Rust. This doesn't have a conversion implementation. Then what? Like, how do you come up with Rust projects or just open source contributing? Yeah, I'm usually like to create some fun tools, and then after that I just end up with contributing to projects, basically. So it's a process, but you need to Start from somewhere, I guess, and I just do that. Try to add an if check if the leads begin. Yeah, good idea. Cast it first to float, then you. Let's try that actually. XF. I'm not really good at naming things, alright? If this is the bug, I'm gonna be so happy because this was such a pain. Come on, let me use my editor. What the hell? Alright, alright. No, actually, Rust F64 to U16. Stack Overflow. There's no try from, you're saying. U16. This should work. Right. Let's see. Oh, come on, Rust Analyzer. I hope this is the bug. No, it's not. Is there any other implicit or some weird ass conversion somewhere? What's Painter, dude? You didn't add an if check. Oh yeah, let me try that as well. So you're saying if but it should probably just panic during the conversion, no? Some shit happened. I know this melody from somewhere. No, no panics. No panics. Guys, I don't know, man. My brain cells are not working. Not dead, they're just dead. What is this? YF, I'm checking both of them. So it should you should panic if one of them is actually bigger than Q16 max. Yeah, there you go. By the way, what's the label? I don't think the labels are the problem here. Oops, sorry. I think there's a problem in here. What's label? Okay, I'm just gonna wait. Guys, just remove all of this, alright? No labels. You don't need labels. I don't think that's the issue here. I think there's an issue in this part somewhere in here, or maybe okay, no labels, right? How about this? How about if I just delete this? It's just a god tier debugging at this point. We're just removing code and see if it's gonna work. Never. It's effective, right? We just realized that we spent so much time on the label thing, but it was not really being used anyways. So when I remove that part, it still panics, right? And why? If I remove this thing, let's see. It's called localizing the problem. Really, is it something? Yeah, I didn't know it was called that. I would call that delete oriented programming. Alright, I deleted that and it still panics. Cool. What the fuck? We're not even. Is it about the block? Okay, just render the block. Let's see. What the hell? It's not about a canvas problem anyways. It turned out to be a problem about other widgets as well. Okay. It was fun. It was fun either way. But now there's no canvas, no nothing. Just a block. And yep, it's still alright. From that logic, we can say that it will happen for the list widget as well. So when I make this smaller, yes, it does. So it's an issue bigger than we thought. Like it's happening for. The problem is in code. Just remove the code, no problem. Okay, minimal example. Let's see the minimal example. Hello world. Let me make this smaller. No. Alright. Guys, minimal. Let me add a block here. Text block. No, it's not gonna work that way. I need to create a paragraph. New and text block, and then block ordered. Right, and run the minimal example. Of course, you need to import these, and you'll see the problem again. Probably. Oh man. Make this thing smaller. Yep, there you go. God damn it. Alright. That was fun. I'm just gonna comment on the issue. This turned out to be not just about the canvas widget. I can even reproduce this even with the minimal sample with a block rendered. Okay. That was fun, guys. I really enjoyed just doing some debugging, bug hunting. Thanks for your guidance and your ideas. I still don't know your real name. Vitali. Thank you, man. I really appreciate your existence in the stream. It was a fun ride, but I need to go. I'm gonna continue doing these little PR review / issue / bug hunting streams because they are fun. And yeah, just let me know what you think. I'll be around on socials, you know how it is. Yep. Alright, guys. If anyone is still watching, shout out to you, you're the real OG. And I guess see you around on the internet. I'll put a like anyway. Thank you. I have some weird ass emojis on the chat. I didn't know I could send a YouTube button. There you go, a YouTube button. Anyways, I'm just stalling at this point. I gotta go. Thank you everyone, and see you around. Take care, take it easy. I'm out. Bye.